Hello, church family. Happy Friday. I'm bringing you a word of encouragement today from the Bible. This is from the book of 1 Samuel 17. This is the story of David and Goliath. And this is actually something that we talked about at winter camp. And side note, if you have kids, this sparked great conversation with kids about bullying. So you might want to talk to your kids about that. So in 1 Samuel 17, we have the Israelite army facing the Philistine army. And the Philistines bring out their champion Goliath. And he is huge and he is strong. And all of the Israelites were terrified. And day after day, for 40 days, Goliath came out and challenged the Israelites and taunted them. And all of the Israelites focused on how big and scary he was, and they ran away in fear. Until David came, a young shepherd who was just bringing supplies to his brothers, and he saw Goliath, and instead of focusing on how big and scary he was, he knew that God was bigger and that God could be glorified when he faced him. So he faced Goliath instead of focusing on his fears, focusing on how God is bigger. And in 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." And those words came from Paul, who was in prison and probably had good reason to be afraid, but he didn't focus on that fear. He knew that God is bigger and that God has given us a spirit of power, love, and self-control. And our current circumstances are certainly causing fear in a lot of people all around the world. Maybe the fear is the actual coronavirus itself. Maybe the fear is losing your job and not being able to provide for your family. Maybe the fear is, how do I balance my kids being home all the time and working from home and trying to homeschool them at the same time, and that's driving you crazy. Maybe you're a healthcare worker who is overworked and crazy right now. Or maybe it's a number of things. Maybe it's even a fear for a family member. The point is, as Christians, we have a great opportunity right now to show the world the hope that we have in Christ through the way we respond to this giant that we're facing. Are we going to hoard toilet paper or fight over eggs in the grocery store? Or are we going to take this opportunity to glorify God in our actions, in our responses, in the things that we do during this time of crisis? The way that we express ourselves on social media, the way that we talk to our family and treat our family, the way that we respond in a time of crisis is a great opportunity to glorify God. So let me give you that encouragement today. We don't need to live in fear because God has given us a spirit of power, love, and self-control, no matter what the circumstance is. And how can you today glorify God to those around you? Have a good day.